Rumors on social media began to trend, blaming the Rolling 60s for taking out Slim 400. Let's get into it, man. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. Now, a lot of people began to speak about this because there was a conversation on Clubhouse that involved Whack 100.
Slim wasn't supposed to be over there like that anyway. Tripping.
He was tripping over there?
That's what I'm talking about, White. Go ahead and speak on it, White. He wasn't supposed to be over there. You know, it's a war going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Right. When you're on a block, it's going to come through. It's going to come through. So it's like, it's a war going on over there, homie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And with the homies. So it's like,
What part he was at?
You definitely, you don't know where he was at. You must not be familiar.
The 60s, bro. He was on Crenshaw or something. I know he was in that area. I know he was in the 60s. I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, everybody know what war been going on over there for the last couple months. It's been serious over there. So you over there. I very seriously doubt it was the 60s that did that.
Now, soon after I reported on this, there was a video clip that was posted up on social media. It actually was posted on Skip Townsend's Instagram page that not only said verbally that this was Inglewood, but this was the location where Slim 400 actually was taken out. Now, previous reports said that it happened in the 60s. According to the person who's behind the camera on this video, the situation actually took place in Inglewood.
7th Avenue in Manchester, in the city of Inglewood. And this yellow tape. The police are out. They got tape everywhere. And they say this is where Slim 400 got. However, there's only like 2 people out on their grass, 3 people at the other corner, and nobody here. I'm sure his family know by now. It's in between 88th Street and the alley. Nobody out here but the police. So this ain't the alley I was thinking about. The alley I was thinking about was on the other side of the street by the laundromat. A few people hang out there. This is behind the cleaners. And man, they say Slim 400 is. That's what I've been told. I see the yellow tape right there, so he's in between them 2 yellow tapes. There's a car right there. I can't see what kind of car it is. But I don't know. The car behind these trash cans. He probably knows somebody over here or something. But there's nobody out, so ain't nobody for me to talk to or ask no questions. This is a short video, one I wish I didn't make. But shit, the world gotta know Slim 400. They say he gone right here on 7th Ave in the city of Inglewood. They got all these buildings, they got cameras and stuff. That's what they're just pointing at. All the buildings that got cameras. So I don't know where his body is, probably at the hospital. But Slim 400, rest in peace.
The rumors actually can get a lot of different things started, and that's the reason why, one of the reasons why we want to clarify what was actually said, what's going on, and what took place. Now, a lot of people, like I said, were speculating that this thing happened in the Rolling 60s neighborhood, and a lot of people who are speculating this. Some of them are from California, some of them are from Los Angeles, but a lot of them are from outside of the area and really, really don't know the neighborhoods. Now, people hear terms like Crenshaw or Manchester and things like that and automatically assume that these areas are around the Rolling 60 neighborhood or the area where the Rolling 60s actually consider their territory. And a lot of that has to do with information that was put out there during the Nipsey Hussle situation. But at the end of the day, this took place in Inglewood. Now, there is an issue going on between the 60s and the Inglewood families. But from what reports are saying from people on the ground there, Skip Townsend, we're going to play another video for him. He's saying that this had nothing to do with the IFGs or the Rolling 60s.
Man, I'm putting this out there. It's too much information, but I'm putting it out there anyway. 60s did not Slim 400. Yeah, there's a war going on. 60s and IF, they getting down right now. Trying to stop it. But right now, people are saying he was in the 60s. The 60s did it, this and that. And I'm going to tell y'all something, man. I know people around there. There's witnesses, and they got cameras. It wasn't the 60s. It wasn't who y'all think it was, man. It's something personal with this guy, man. Slim 400 on some personal stuff that he had going on. So not to put his business out there, not to mess up the investigation the police is doing. But I want y'all to know this ain't the war between the 60s and the family. That had nothing to do with Slim. So I want y'all to rest assured, relax. But, it wasn't that. So everybody who thinking that the 60s did it and it happened in the 60s, it didn't happen like that. It just didn't, man. And I just woke up, went around there and looked, and people started calling me and telling me, the stuff that was going on. So, man, get up off the 60s on this one, man. They got issues. They got to deal with whatever the war is, but this ain't the war. This ain't it.
Now, while TMZ and other outlets are starting to pick up this story, we covered this last night when it happened or took place as we first learned about the passing of Slim 400. Now, again, everything is clear at this point that he was actually taken out Wednesday night in Inglewood. They're saying that of course, the police are investigating, trying to find out what's going on and what took place with Slim 400. I'm pretty sure that people on the ground know. I'm not too into, some of the other things, arrests being made or whatever. I mean, if it happens, we'll report on it. But, at the end of the day, it's a sad story for Slim 400. Remember, he was hit up several times. I want to say 9 back in February 2019. He did survive that, and that happened in front of a family member's house right in Compton. And it goes to say that a lot of people, Boosie, other artists have always talked about rappers needing to get out of the neighborhoods in which they're from. This actually wasn't his neighborhood, but I guess you could consider it the same city or the same area. When we talk about LA, it consists of a lot of different places that are LA, and then some aren't considered LA. So when we talking about like Compton, Watts, Inglewood, South Central, things like that, you know what I mean? It consists of a lot of different areas, and we could go on and talk about Venice and all these different sections of what makes up LA. You understand what I'm saying? Some is LA County, and people from there would understand it or be able to explain it a lot better than I can myself. So when we talk about rappers getting taken out of their own cities, this is a little different, but it's so much going on and there's so much activity going on in the city of LA right now. It really doesn't matter where you're at. The LAPD just recently warned tourists about coming to LA, saying that they can't protect them. As Skip was just talking about, the situation between the families and the 60s is real crazy and real intense right now. We covered the Indian Red Boy situation where he went over there dissing him and his homeboy went over there dissing Nip. So it's been a lot of friction going on with them for quite some time right now. And I'm not saying that this had anything to do with that or whatnot, but I'm just giving you an example of what's going on in LA from an outsider's point of view. Now, at the same time, Skip is saying that this has something to do with something personal. Maybe he has some information that, the internet is not privy to, in which, sometimes that needs to stay off of the internet, especially with this being an active investigation. No one wants to come off as working for 12, even though these are sad circumstances and a sad situation. That's not necessarily my job or my reason for doing this video. My reason for doing this video just was to clarify some of the things that was put out there by other platforms and other individuals, some connected to the industry, some connected to the streets. But get in the comment section, let me know what y'all think about this. I'm Almighty the Ruler. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you get notified each and every time I upload new content. Peace.